What's the difference there?
That you need 9 more.
I'm able to pull a small group just to work with me now, and that small group can focus on something that maybe they didn't really get a good grasp on a week before. So I'm starting to see my students thinking deepen, and also I'm able to review some concepts that I wanted to review with them that maybe I wouldn't have before. I would have just kept moving forward. And also they love that special time with me where if they don't understand something, it's easier to say that in the small group than it is in the big group. And there's so many students that don't talk during our math blocks, and to have them sit with me in a group of 4 or 5, or even sometimes 2, just to quickly go over something, I feel like I understand them a little bit better, and I feel like I know where my students are a lot more this year than I ever have before.
Already have this ready. Maybe that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it. 20, 30, 40, 50. That's 60. 46, I think. Yeah. Okay. 9, 10, 12, 13, 17, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, No, 69. No, 70. 66, 67, 68, 70. 72. 72. Yeah, 72. I'm so close. Yeah.
So this year's been a big year of growth for me in terms of how I've changed my math curriculum. I have to say counting collections has been something that's really inspired myself and my students to go beyond what they already knew. I think the children go beyond what I think I was supposed to get out of that lesson just by doing counting collections. So that's one area that I've really tried to put into my curriculum this year. Also, this resource, high yield routines, has been really helpful and give me sort of warm-ups for the students. And sometimes the warm-ups don't actually connect to what I might be going into, but what I like about them is that they show the kids sometimes there's one answer to a problem. We can all get there in different ways, or sometimes there's multiple answers to one specific problem. So that's what I like about those two. That's what I like about this resource a lot. So when I was looking at the redesigned curriculum this year, the 2 areas that I really want to focus on was to show my kids that mathematical concepts connect, and also I want to make sure in every lesson that I give them time to share and reflect, because that's when I'm not teaching and they're teaching each other, so much more richness comes out of it, and some things I would have never mentioned to them, they learn from their peers. So I want to make sure at the end of every lesson I give time for that sharing space.